Good morning students. In this video I will explain about adverbs of frequency. So first of all, what is an adverb? An adverb is a part of speech which describes about the action. When, how, in which manner, how frequently that action is done. So here we are talking about adverbs of frequency. So what do you mean by frequency? How frequently that action is done. Whether that person is doing that action daily or else that action is done sometimes, once in a week, once in a year, once in a month. So like that, how frequently that action is done. So generally people get confused about how to use that adverb. They use whatever adverb for whatever frequency, but we should not use like that. It's not correct. It's absolutely wrong usage. Based on the percentage of frequency, we should use the adverbs. So first let us see. Here we have 100% frequency. So if you do that action every time, we should use always. He is always very punctual. So here we should use always. So he is always punctual. He is always in time to any kind of meeting or any class, anything. So he is always. So it is showing 100% of frequency. So the next percentage is 90%. So just out of 100, he may not do that action for 10%, but remaining 90%, most of the time 90% he goes for that action. So at that time we should use usually. We usually go to movies on Sundays. So here you can see on every Sunday he goes for a movie, or we or they, anyone. So they go for a movie on only Sundays, but not every day. If you do that action every day, we should use 100%. So he is doing that action only on Sundays, every week, once in a week, every Sunday he goes for a movie. So that's why we have to use usually. It shows 90% of frequency. Next we have 80%. So 80% frequency, which indicates here generally adverb. We should use the adverb generally. So generally you know very well, right? If we use ly, if we add ly at the end of the word, it becomes an adverb. So here observe, we generally go to the sea for holidays. Only when we get summer holidays or any Dasra holidays, only at that time we go to the sea. So that's why here we have 80%. It's not every day they are going for holidays. It's not every Sunday they are going for holidays. Just once for 3 months they are going for to the sea. So next we have 70% frequency. So if we do that actions up to 70%, but not completely 100%, just up to 70%. That frequency level is 70%. So at that time we should use the adverb often. They often held parties. So they often held parties, which means not daily. They don't conduct parties daily, but not every Sunday, or not once in a week, once in a month, or once for 3 months, not like that. Maybe once for 6 months or once in a year they conduct parties. So that's why here we should use the adverb often. And next we have 50% frequency. So that action may be done just for 50%, but not completely, just sometimes. So we should use the adverb sometimes. Sometimes I just need someone to talk to. Sometimes I feel alone. At that time I need someone to talk to accompany me. I need someone's company sometimes. I want a friend to share my feelings. So sometimes I just need someone to talk to. So at that time we use this sometimes for 50% of frequency. Next 30%, occasionally. If we have 30% frequency, then we should use occasionally. So in that word you can see occasion plus ly, that becomes an adverb. Occasion means if you have any parties, festivals, celebrations at that time. We occasionally meet for a drink after work, but not every day, just only occasionally, that's it. If there is an occasion, but not every Sunday, not every day, just occasionally we meet for a drink after our work. Next we have 15% frequency, that is seldom. So seldom is almost never. We have a saying, barking dogs seldom bite. Here is the sentence, we have example, I have seldom seen such brutality. So that was a brutal murder. I have seldom seen that type of brutality, that type of brutal murder. I have seldom seen, which means I have never seen. Maybe just up to 15%. Maybe you have seen 2-3 cases. That's it. So at that time you can use seldom. Next we have 5% frequency. So it's almost equal to 0. You never do that. You don't do that. So at that time we should use rarely. Rarely, which means maybe once for 5 years, like that. She is old and rarely goes out. She can't go out as she is old. So that's why she rarely goes out. All the time, remaining 95% of frequency. So we can use that. We can use usually or always also we can use. You may ask, teacher, 95% is not there, no, only 190 is there. So in between we can use both, no problem. So she always stays at home. So she rarely goes out. Next, 0%. So we should use never. So you are never going to do that. If you don't aim high, you will never hit. So if you don't keep a big goal, you will never achieve that goal. So that is the meaning of that. So this is never. So students, this is all about adverbs of frequency and which adverbs we have to use and the example for that adverbs. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Let us meet in the next lesson. Thank you.